guys, this is Noodles from the Offspring, and you're listening to 89 FM, the Radio Rock.
89 Rádio Rock, eu sou a Giulia e eu tô aqui com o Noodles do Offspring. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm doing well. This still morning for me. Oh no, it's just afternoon for me. So I'm doing all right this afternoon.
So, Noodles, you're bringing the Supercharger World War Tour to Brazil. What can we expect for this concert? Any surprises?
Well, we got a song for you guys, specifically for our Brazilian fans. It's a song called Come to Brazil, and we've been working really hard getting it all together. I think it sounds great live, so we're going to be doing that. We've got a bunch. We're trying to figure out which songs to do off the new record, and then also which album tracks, off all our songs, at least back to Smash, which songs to do. There we've asked all our fans to give their feedback, and we're trying to figure out which songs to fit in. We're bringing our own full production, so we got video. We've got a bunch of stuff happening, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to having our set, and being able to play all our songs for the fans, not just a festival set. It's going to be awesome.
And talking about the Come to Brazil song, how was the idea to bring it to bring this iconic phrase into a song?
Well, I mean, it just. We thought it was kind of funny. Every time we posted something, all the Brazilian fans were like, come to Brazil, come to Brazil, come to Brazil, like one after the other. And anybody who travels, South America or has fans in South America knows you get that from the Brazilian fans. So we decided to write kind of like a tongue-in-cheek love letter for the Brazilian fans. And that's one of the few times where we had an idea, like a lyric and an idea, and built around that. Usually we start with a riff or a melody or a drum beat, or a riff, melody, and drum beat all together, and then the lyrics always come last. But we wanted to do this for the Brazilian fans, and we had a lot of fun with this song. So thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And you've played in Brazil a few times before. What is like the experience to play here? Because we are known for being such an loud audience.
Yeah, loud, energetic, passionate, a little crazy. But it's great. We feed off all that energy. So yeah, it's one of the best places in all the world you could play. The best audiences, anywhere in the world.
And in the concert, you're playing with iconic punk rock bands such as Sublime and Rise Against. How does it feel to share the stage with these bands?
It's amazing. I mean, the bands you just mentioned are just phenomenal. Sublime now has Bradley's son singing with them, so I haven't seen him yet. I haven't met him yet. So I'm interested to see how that goes. Rise Against is just a phenomenal band. They write some of the best punk rock songs of any band right now. Also, The Damned. We got Amyl and the Sniffers on some of these shows. The Warning. There's going to be something for everybody at these shows. It's going to be crazy. So I'm really excited about it.
And Noodles, for you, what is the difference between playing in a solo concert and in a festival like this?
Yeah, they're both fun. The festivals are really fun because there's a lot of different music happening there. When it's our headlining show, we have all our production. We have a little bit longer set time so we can fit in more songs. We know that it's not, we're not trying to win over other people's fans. We know the fans that are coming to see us play are our fans. So that's an added bonus, and we can work out. We know we can play any kind of deep cut off any record, and the fans are going to love it. That's the biggest, probably the biggest problem for us is trying to figuring out which songs to cut really from a set more than anything, because I would love to play all our songs, but there's just not enough time, so we have to try to pack in as many of everyone's favorite songs, in that time. And it's so much fun when we can play a deep album track and it connects with the crowd. That's a blast.
Mm-hmm. And talking about Supercharger, your latest release, what does this title represent for you?
Really, it was kind of where we are as a band. We just feel like, the last record was Let the Bad Times Roll, and it was kind of a bummer, but it was kind of where we were in the world. The world was a bummer. It was the middle of a pandemic. Everything was shut down. Now things have opened, but is the world really any better of a place? I mean, there's so much going on. There's just still a bum out, but we feel like, okay, man, we got this. We feel a little bit more supercharged. We're ready to go face these challenges. We made it through that pandemic bullshit. Now we can, go out and take on the world. So that's kind of how we feel about things now.
And last year, the album Smash, one of the most influential punk albums, completed 30 years. Looking back at its legacy, how do you see it?
It's hard for me to be objective. First of all, I love that whole record. I love all the songs on it. And we did play the whole record last year a couple of times. And those songs seem just as fresh and relevant today as they did 30 years ago. And I find that interesting. I don't know how to account for it, but I know that a lot of the bands that came out around the same time are having successes now as well. Some of our friends' bands and stuff. A lot of the punk bands from the 90s and early 2000s are going out and still kicking ass and, playing great shows and drawing great audiences. So, yeah, I love to see that.
Mm-hmm. And Noodles, to finish, can you send a message to your Brazilian fans who can't wait to see Offspring live again?
Yeah, gosh, we're so excited to be coming back to Brazil. We've been coming to Brazil for almost 30 years now. And our fans there never disappoint. You guys are so crazy, so energetic, so passionate. You always make us feel more than welcome. And we just love playing for you guys. So thank you to all our Brazilian fans. We really appreciate it.
89, a Rádio Rock.